Well, good morning, folks. We are taking off early Saturday morning to get up to the cabin on a maintenance run. We have been sitting here on the prairies in a polar vortex for a while, and it has been cold, so we haven't been up in a while. It's actually the coldest stretch we've had in 80 years here in the prairies, and we've been sitting in low minus 30s, dipping into the minus 40s, and with wind chill we've been hitting close to minus 50. So it's been cold, so we haven't been up in a while. Just not safe to travel in those weather conditions if you don't have to. And this weekend it looks like it's gonna get a little bit of a break and maybe get into the minus 20s and maybe even into the high minus teens. So we're going to take that opportunity to get up there and get some maintenance done and just make sure all the systems are still working and everything's good. Don't know what the snow load on the roofs of things are like and things like that. So got to take care of the property, got to get up there and check things out. So I'm going to go pick up my buddy Dave. He's going to come with us, and Caramel the dog is coming with us, and his dog is going to come as well. So we'll get up there and see what's what. All right. So when we arrived at the property, we needed to get the snowblower down off the truck and cut a couple of trails for the tires just to get onto the approach of the property and just to get the truck in the first place. It was pretty obvious that there was enough snow that we weren't going to be getting the truck to the cabin without a whole nother round of plowing. So that probably wasn't happening.
Is it deep over there, Caramel? All right, so load number one.
Is this the subarctic?
Yep.
Boreal.
Parklands. Parklands actually.
Mixed.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're in. Had to take two sled trips in with the big sleigh behind us, and got in, and so we got off stuff here, and now we're just clearing off snow and making paths and just trying to get going. So get the fire going in here, and then we'll see what we can do. I seem to be having trouble with this propane heater, which is required to get it really warm in here when it's this cold. That, like I say, that wood stove will only keep it so warm in here, and then I have to stoke it all night. So I don't want to have to do that. I want to be able to turn that furnace on, that propane, once it's warm in here, and use that to keep us warm at night. So I'm going to have a look at that, but I don't think that's running properly, so I can't get it started anyway. So we got to figure out what's wrong with that thing if we plan on staying here. So got to have redundancies when you're talking about heating and all that kind of stuff. So we will get that done. We'll have a look at this propane furnace and see if we can get that working better. In the meantime, we'll keep that fire going, and we're going to just keep clearing snow and and trying to stay alive. So right now it is still minus 21 outside Celsius. So it's still pretty cold, but like I say, a lot better than it's been lately. So we'll check back in with you once we start looking at some of this propane stuff and getting things sorted in here. All right? Okay. What do you want? What are you doing? Huh? Are you doing good? Are you having fun? Oh boy. Oh, what a lucky dog. All right, let's check the old trailer and see how she's doing now that we got the snow off the roof. Still clearing snow, by the way. Still clearing snow. Still clearing snow. Okay. No major water leaks happening, so that's good. What do you guys want? Yay! Battery's charging. It's a good thing. Charging away. Real test. No mouse droppings, and there's even food in here. That's awesome! That's awesome! Should we fire up the furnace and get her warmed up and see how she works? Make sure all the systems are running? Let's do it. Oh. You coming? See, this garbage can is buried up to the garbage can, so we're walking through a bit of snow. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. There we are. Side on this side. So, as far as heating systems, this thing is about the fanciest thing I've got. This old trailer. And we're working with a real live thermostat here. An actual thermostat, which is amazing. We'll turn that on. So that unit there is the actual furnace. There she goes. Look at that. And propane furnace. And man, that thing cranks heat, but this thing just isn't insulated well enough to actually, you know, keep you alive in the winter time, but it does pump some heat, so we'll see if it kicks in here and warms up. We'll come check back on it in a minute. Okay, so not good. The fan has started slowing down. I can smell it. It's heating, and it's blowing warm air. But that fan, you can hear, is slowed down quite a bit. And now I've got a warning light. It says low voltage. Yeah, it's just been too cold, so we're gonna turn that off, fire down, and try again another day when it's a little warmer. That solar panel was pretty covered in snow as well, so I'm afraid that it hasn't been charging the battery as much as it oughta. Let's see what this thing says. I've got another battery thing here. It doesn't tell you much, but oh yeah, not good. Okay, well, we'll let this guy recover. We'll maybe come check tomorrow if we have more sunlight. We'll try it again. But this guy may be out of commission, maybe not an option, but it's always good to know at least, right? So if I'm out here and I think, well, if one system goes, I can go in the other, and you know, this guy, this is the reason that we built the cabin in the first place, is because this was just not going to be a viable option. Okay, that fan is shut off now. You can hear it's just shut off. So we will let that recover, and hopefully we'll get some sunlight in here in the next day or so and get that battery charged up again. Okay, so propane. We first took off this cover, and now need to, I think, clean this guy here. This is the pilot, goes up into this control unit, and when we turn this to pilot and push down, it's supposed to let the air or the gas into the pilot. And so that guy right there goes in here, and there should be like a little, kind of like a jet that needs to be cleaned out. So we're gonna get in there and pull that guy whole assembly out, this whole assembly here, pull this whole assembly out and see if we can get at that jet and see if we can get that cleaned, because it is still cold in here. The fire's been going now for, I don't know, maybe an hour, 2 hours, and we're up to -5. We're almost gonna live. Almost. Oh, you know what's awesome? Working on cold steel with bare hands is awesome. Especially when you're working on something that you have to get working so that you live tonight. Awesome. Oh, hi. How are you? You look cold and wet and icy. Huh? You look cold and wet and icy, dog. Oh my goodness, you're all icy. Here, let's make a spot for you up on this couch. Hey, you can warm up. Up. Girl. Lay down. That's perfect. Oh, what a good spot for a puppy. Lay down. Lay down. Okay, so she's back together. We cleaned out the pilot for that guy there. Had to take that whole line off. That is the pilot, and there was a little jet on the end of that got cleaned out, and hopefully that now will allow the gas to get through to light the pilot. So we got all that back together. Had to put the thermocouple back in and the piezo starter. So those are good. And now we just need to hook up the gas line again and give it a try. She's all hooked up again. See if she'll light. To purge the lines of air, which can sometimes take 10-15 minutes, so I might have to wait. Hey! Boom, baby. Is it going? See it? Can you see it? Oh, there it is. You can see it.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. That's gonna stay. Let's see if you'll fire up. Yay! Fire it up!
So, with the fires burning and the cabin warming up, we spent some time outside on the snowshoes and did a little exploring, and retired back to the warmth for some venison backstraps and bannock later in the evening. Had some drinks and told some old stories, and nothing anybody needs to see here. So thanks for joining us on this one, and we'll see you on the next one.